Hi guys, Kerryann here. I'm gonna make a traditional family favourite. It's a chicken and mushroom pie. It's delicious, it's easy. I'm gonna be making it from scratch and it's a recipe you can find in my book. It tastes meaty, it tastes creamy, and you've got the crisp puff pastry. What are we waiting for? Let's get started. I've been sent this multi-fry machine. Now this uses less oil, so it will reduce the fat in the recipe overall. But don't worry if you don't have one, you can make it the traditional way on the hob and in the oven. I just want to play with my new toy. Let's turn it on. I've got all of my ingredients prepared. Over here I have 4 skinless and boneless chicken breasts. These are free range, but by all means buy the best welfare that you can afford. I've got 2 cloves of garlic, finely chopped. I've got 2 leeks, washed and finely sliced, a couple of sprigs of thyme, 500 grams of close cut mushrooms, just chopped up into chunks, a pint of chicken stock, 5 millilitres of sunflower oil, and that's all the oil we're going to be using, and half a bunch of flat leaf parsley, finely chopped. In the fridge, I've got some mascarpone, but we won't be using that until later on, so I'm going to leave it in there so it stays nice and cold. Right, so I'm going to get my machine open and ready. I'm gonna get my chicken and I'm gonna put that straight in. Then I'm gonna add my oil, literally 5 millilitres. I'm just gonna pour it over. And that is just gonna seal off the chicken. So we'll leave that doing its thing, and then when it's ready, we'll add the leeks, garlic and thyme. Okay, so the chicken's been browning off nicely. Let's have a little look in here. Oh, that looks amazing. Now, usually, if I was doing this in a pan, I would take out the chicken and drain off any excess oil. But this machine uses less oil, so I don't need to do that. I'm gonna take the leeks, the garlic, and the thyme, and I'm just gonna put it all straight in with the chicken. I also wanna put a little sprinkling of sea salt, just to get the flavors working even more. So what we're waiting for now, we just want the leeks to soften down and make the chicken taste of leeks and make the leeks taste of the chicken and let the garlic get involved with everything else and make it all taste lovely. Right, so it's been about 5 or 6 minutes. Let's have a look in here now. Look at that, the leeks are going all nice and soft, the chicken's getting golden. To that, I'm going to add 500 grams of mushrooms. We're going to leave these for another 5 minutes just to let the mushrooms soften down a little bit as well. This is so exciting. I'm so blown away by this. This looks absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm going to add some chicken stock that I made up earlier. Usually I use fresh made stock, but today I haven't got any in the freezer, so I'm just using a stock cube and they are just as good. So in we go with a pint of chicken stock, which is 568 millilitres. So we're just gonna let that bubble away for a little while and maybe let it reduce by about a third. Let's have a look, guys. That's looking really good. It's come down quite a bit. Now I'm gonna add 250 grams of mascarpone cheese. In with the parsley, another pinch of sea salt, and I'm using a little bit of ground white pepper. And back again. Right, so this has been doing its thing for about 10 minutes. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that looks amazing. Now before I put the pastry on, I need to take the paddle out. So out we come, being careful because it is hot. Now here I have some ready-made shop-bought puff pastry. I've just cut it out in a circle big enough to fit over, and I'm gonna lay that on the top. I've got a little bit of egg yolk here that I'm gonna brush on the top of the pastry just to help it golden up a little bit. I haven't got a pastry brush, so I'm just gonna do it with my fingertips, and then close it and wait for the magic to happen. Right, so my pie has been doing its thing and it looks about ready. Come and look at this, my friends. Look how much the pastry's risen. So I'm gonna take this out and we're gonna serve up a nice portion. That. So there you have it, my friends, my delicious chicken and mushroom pie. I've got to give it a taste. It's creamy, it's rich, it's garlicky, it's meaty, but it's not heavy, it's really light. All it needs is a little bit of broccoli on the side and maybe some mash. Definitely one to try. Now, I've made it using the multi-fry machine, but don't worry, if you don't have one, make it the traditional way, it's just as good. Give it a go, let me know how you get on in the comments box below. But in the meantime, have fun and happy cooking.